everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. Today's video is a fun one, a video that I'm excited to film again. This is gonna be a regular video on my channel where I film a Sephora VIB sale recommendations video. Traditionally, this specific sale happens twice a year in the spring and the fall. They have added an extra one every once in a while, I don't know, but usually it's the spring and the fall, and the spring one is coming up. So I wanted to give you guys some recommendations. Now, I did do a video like this in the fall, and I still recommend all of those products as recommendations for you to pick up during the sale. So you can check out that video. I'll link it up here in the iCards and you can check it out. Before we get into it, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you've rung the bell so that you can be notified when I upload videos on Fridays. Make sure that you're also following me on social media. That'll be popping up right here below me. And with all that said, let's get into it. So the sale this year, if you guys don't know, there are 3 tiers of beauty insiders with Sephora. The first level is just the insiders, then VIB, and then Rouge. And the dates and percentages off you get vary based on what level you're in. So for just the Sephora insider, you get 10% off between April 15th through April 19th. For VIB, you get 15% off from April 13th through April 19th. And for Rouge, you get 20% off starting April 9th through the 19th. Now, when you are seeing this, that is 1 week from today. So, as per my last video, I brought out a Sephora bag here, and I'm gonna be placing my little items into my bag as we go along. Starting out, I wanted to mention a couple. I have 2 foundations here that I wanted to mention. This is the Saie Slip Tint. It has a broad spectrum of SPF 35, and it is just a tinted moisturizer. I tried this out because I was interested in this brand, and they recently launched at Sephora, and I was so impressed by this skin tint. It just really took me by surprise. In case you're wondering, I have the shade 3. They have a really nice shade range. It is really beautiful. It's a typical tinted moisturizer, really hydrating, but I find it really smooths the skin and blurs your texture. It's definitely a tint, but it also perfects your skin in a really beautiful way. I've just been really surprised and impressed by this, and I definitely recommend picking it up during the sale. So let's go into my Sephora bag. Next up, another new foundation that has actually gone like viral on YouTube and I think on TikTok as well is the KVD Beauty, this is upside down, the KVD Beauty Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. This is really interesting, and I plan to use it in an upcoming video soon so I can demonstrate it for you guys. It's a foundation balm, and it actually even says that it's meant for dry to normal skin. And I usually like balm textures. That sounds like it's gonna be dewy and beautiful, but it actually says it has a fresh matte finish and also it's full coverage. So those are things that I usually don't lean towards. The Saie Tinted Moisturizer is much more my regular field of interest. But I decided to give it a try, and I was so surprised by the way this looked on my skin. It is so blurring. It is so full coverage. What I will do when I apply it, and I'll show you guys this in an upcoming video for sure, I will take my beauty sponge and I literally will just tap into it 1 time. I'll give it a good tap into it the 1 time though. And I start dabbing just that initial product, just the center of my face, and then I blend it out from there, and it is stunning. When I do that, it gives me a nice medium coverage. It just looks so perfected and so blurred. Any texture on my skin, any imperfections are all the way gone. It's matte in the way that, you know, mattifying powders blur texture and imperfections on your skin. It's crazy, it's crazy. You have to try it. You have to try it if you're interested in something that might look like that. If this is something that, you know, has piqued your interest, I would definitely say during the sale would be a great time to pick it up and try it. They have an excellent shade range. I think they have like 40 shades. And I have the shade Light 18. This is like a perfect match for my skin. It's crazy. It's beautiful. Also, the packaging is just plastic. There is no metal pan in the bottom or anything, so it's completely recyclable when you finish this up. So that's all I'll say about this. If you're interested in this, you should try it out during the sale for sure. Okay, next, let's talk about a concealer. This is a concealer I think I just mentioned in my last video. In the peachy makeup tutorial one. Yeah, I think I used this in that one. This is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. This is beautiful. This is by Sephora Collection. The thing about the Sephora Collection brand, I've been really impressed with the products lately, and they're so affordable. I think this is $10, regular retail price. So even if you pick it up after the sale, not gonna be a big deal because it's drugstore pricing. It's really nice. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful concealer. It's a really nice, fresh finish underneath the eyes. You can see the way it looks when you watch my peachy makeup tutorial video if you haven't done that yet. It's great. You should try it out. Next, the Kosas Cloud Set Powder. You guys, listen. This powder, it's wild. It's wild. I've been using it all the time lately. Anytime that I think I look a little too dewy, I put this on immediately. Like, I could probably add some right now. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take my sponge into this, get some on there, tap it off on the back of my hand so I don't have too much product. It's perfect. It's beautiful. In every way, it's perfect. I've talked about this so much recently, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but I'm obsessed with this powder. It is the best powder that I've literally ever tried, and it's gonna be really hard to beat this powder for me in any time soon in the future. So this is excellent. The sale is gonna be a great time to try it. You definitely need to pick one of these up. They have a great shade range. There's 10 shades. It's so sheer and beautiful. If you don't like powder, you should try this powder. This is something that I've had for, I think it came out last summer, so it's been a while, but this is something that I've just been reaching for a lot lately, and I just don't think I've talked about it enough. And when I was thinking what products I wanted to recommend this time, this one just came to my mind because it's something I rely on every time that I really want my makeup to look really nice. I use the Tarte Breezy. Oh my gosh. So the writing is in white on the back of this light blue packaging. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to read. This is the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. Yes, and I have the shade Seychelles. I have the shade Seychelles. That is so hard to say. Anyway, there are a few shades of this. It is a stunning cream bronzer. Has a matte finish, dries down to a matte finish, so it's not gonna be just slipping and sliding all over the face. It has a beautiful amount of pigmentation. It blends so beautifully, so easily. This is such an easy cream bronzer to put on. If I don't have a lot of time, I just throw this thing on. Super easy and effortless. It looks excellent. The formula is just something really, really special. So if you're looking for a new cream bronzer and you haven't tried this one yet, you really should, and the sale will be a great time for you to pick it up. Let's take a moment to talk about one of my favorite brands in general, Tower 28. The sale is gonna be a great time for you to try them out. You should definitely try their Beach Please Cream Blushes. These are beautiful. I have 3 shades here. I have Golden Hour, Magic Hour, and Power Hour. This formula is stunning. It is so easy to use, so balmy, so pigmented, so easy to blend with your fingers or a brush or a sponge, whatever you prefer. And it just gives you that nice dewy cheek with a perfect amount of pigmentation, I think. I don't know what it is, but the pigmentation in this is just perfect. The packaging is cute. It's great. Also, their glosses. This formula is just really, really special to me. It's my favorite gloss formula of all time. Hands down my favorite of all time, no doubt. It's so comfortable, so lightweight and gel-like, but it really sticks to your lips. It's not gonna do that little stringy thing. They're also gonna hydrate and nourish my lips. Beautiful. You should try Tower 28 if you haven't yet. What are you doing? Pick it up during the sale, do it. Okay, another brand that you definitely should try during the sale, and I am gonna continue to try during the sale, is Danessa Myricks. So Danessa Myricks is a recent launch at Sephora. They only just launched their products at Sephora in beginning of March, whatever. But they are coming to stores as of April 9th, so the beginning of the sale. I've had the chance to pick up just a couple products so far, but when they are launching at Sephora in stores, you best believe I'm about to try all of her other stuff. The things that I have here are her Colorfix pigments. I have 2 shades here and they're both matte. I have the shades, what's this one called? Latte and Exposed. These are really, really nice cream eyeshadows. They are multi-purpose cream pigments. So you can use, especially like a shade like this, I could use this on my cheeks and on my lips as well as my eyes. That's really what her brand is about, is all of her items are pretty much multi-purpose. This is like a highlighting balm. And it's, she has a few shades of this. There is just an actual clear one. And this one just has a little bit of like a champagne kind of glow to it. And then there's one that's a little bit more bronzy, I think. Anyway, but they are translucent, so anybody could wear them, any skin tone, any of the shades you want, you could wear it. It's really, really beautiful as a balm highlight. It's really, really thin. It doesn't disturb my makeup underneath. It's great. These Colorfix pigments, once they set down, they are not moving. Also, they take a while to set down, which I think is excellent because it gives you a lot of time to work with them. It gives me a lot of time to blend them out, and I want to pick up a lot more shades of this. So expect to see a lot of Danessa Myricks in my Sephora VIB sale haul video that will be going up after the sale's over. Now we're getting into the eyes. Something that I mentioned in my fall recommendations video was to pick up your staples, pick up things that you run out of regularly, pick up, you know, like your brow pencils and your regular concealer kind of a thing. And this time I'm gonna be picking up another one of my Urban Decay primer potions because as you can see here, I am almost all the way out of it. I can't even use the doe foot anymore. I have to squeeze up the little tube and get dots out that way. So I'm gonna be picking up another one of these in the sale for sure. I have a lot of single eyeshadow products here, but before I mention those, I'm gonna mention 2 mascaras. They're both right here, and I tried them out in the same video. One of the new makeup videos that I posted, I'll find what it is and put it up here, where I tried these out for the first time and I did like one on one eye and one on the, ow. Just hit myself in the eye with that. I did one on one eye, one on the other eye in that video. This is the by Upswing mascara, and this is the Lancome Idole mascara. These were newer launches, either the very end of last year / beginning of this year. I picked them both up in January and I've been trying them ever since. And they quickly rose to the top of my mascara favorites. I love them both so much for different reasons. The Lancome one gives me a lot more length and definition and kind of that wispy separation. Really, really, really nice. And I love the shape of the wand. I love how it's curved. It's so easy to kind of get into my lashes. It's great for my lower lashes. I love it. This one, the Bite Mascara, gives me so much volume and so much like drama on my eyelashes. It's beautiful. They're very different, but I love them both. So I definitely would recommend trying these out during the sale if you haven't tried them yet. Okay, so now I pretty much only just have eyeshadow products left. So I'm gonna mention, we'll start out with the creams because of course. So I would definitely recommend picking up one of these Smashbox Always On Cream eyeshadows. If you have not tried them yet, picking up one of these in the sale, they are excellent. I brought out 3 of my favorite neutral shades that are just really easy if you are looking for something that's gonna last really long. It's just like a neutral brown on your eye that's gonna give you just a nice one and done, very simple eye look kind of a thing. I have the shades Sepia, Greige, and Amber out here. They're all really, really beautiful browns. Amber is like the warmest one, Sepia is like a neutral, and Greige is obviously like a gray beige, so it's very cool toned. And they are really, really beautiful, really easy to work with on the eyes. You can see I've used them in quite a few videos. I think I used the rose one in my Valentine's Day video as a base underneath eyeshadow, which was a great way to use these. I tried out a bunch of them all in one look, which was a mistake. I'd recommend using like 2 of them together, but not like 3 or 4 like I did. That was too much, but it is what it is. But yeah, these are really, really great. They're very, very, very reliable. They last so well on the eyes, and they're so easy to blend out and work with. And they give a beautiful, soft matte finish. Really nice. Love those. Another cream eyeshadow that I would recommend picking up are the Dazzle sticks from KVD Beauty. These are really, really interesting. I have a lot of like shimmery cream eyeshadow products, but these are just kind of unique to me. I'm actually wearing one of these shades on my eyes today. I'm wearing this one, the shade Lightning Strike, which is the bronze shade. So the thing that's interesting about these, so it's a true cream in a stick here. I don't know what it is about these, but they feel cold at all times, which is weird. They don't feel cool. It doesn't make my eyes feel like minty or tingly or anything, but it just feels cold at all times. The other thing is these are very soft. You, like I would with my Nude Sticks eye pencils, I just like draw it on. I'm not afraid to just kind of scribble with it. But these, you want to be really, really light because they really give off full pigment with just the lightest swipe. So I'll show you the 3 shades I have here. These are really nice because they have a really interesting like multi-dimensional glitter in them. There's not just like one kind of glitter shade within it. There's a lot of different size of glitters in there, and there's a lot of different colors, and it just gives a really cool multi-dimensional look. It's a really beautiful texture on the lid. I actually think I picked these up in the last Sephora sale. Yeah, I think I did in the fall. I think they were in my haul video. Anyway, but these are the 3 shades that I have here. They're so, so pretty. So like I said, over here on this side is the one I'm wearing on my eyes. It's called Lightning Strike, which is a nice bronze shade. The one in the middle is called Electro Bolt, which is a duochrome. So it has like this warm orangey copper base, but it has this like gold, almost green reflect to it. And then the one on the other end, all the way over here, is called Flash Storm, which is a really pretty, like they call it like a sterling silver kind of shade, but it is like a silver with like a purpley blue reflect to it. It's a really, really cool shade. I love them a lot, and they last so well on the lid. They do not move or crease in any way. Look at that, I already put them down and just trying to rub them off with a towel. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. So those are great. Moving into one that's kind of in between. This is like a long-standing favorite single eyeshadows of all time kind of thing, and I don't think I mentioned it in my last recommendations video. I don't think I mentioned this, so I'm gonna mention it here, but if I did, just pretend I didn't, and it's fine. This is the Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal Top Coat. I have the shade Nude. Ugh, this is so pretty. This is gonna give you that wet eyelid look without, you know, putting gloss on your eyes. It is such a beautiful, has just a small amount of base pigment to it, and it has such small glitter particles within it. So there it is right there on my hand. Ugh, it is so, so pretty. There's just something really, really special about these crystal top coats, and I want to pick up a couple more shades, like the peach shade and the bronze shade. The glitter effect in this is just really, really, really different and interesting. And it's been a staple of mine for literal years. I love it, and I use it so, so, so often. So I definitely recommend picking this up during the sale. It's so, so worth it. Another very sparkly, wet eyeshadow kind of look that I recommend picking up during the sale are the newly reformulated and repackaged Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadows. I recently featured these in the Makeup I've Been Loving video that I recently did. I use these on my eyes, and you can see them there. And the 3 shades that I have, they are really, really, really beautiful. There's just something special about these like sparkly toppers and what they do to change up your eye look. It's really, really nice. And I love having these in my collection, so definitely recommend trying these out during the sale. These are from Kaja. These are the Beauty Bento Bouncy Shimmer Eyeshadow Trios. And I have 2 variations of them. I have the one called Alada Colada and Toasted Caramel. So these are basically, and I believe I featured this one in my eyeshadow basics video as well. But these are basically just little 3 eyeshadows that you get within this little thing. I don't really know what to call it. And I really, really like these. The shimmer formula is really, really nice. So this one, Alada Colada, actually has 2 mattes and a shimmer. So it has this nice mustard matte and a deeper warm brown, and then this like champagne shimmer in the middle. And then this one The Toasted Caramel one, I think is my favorite. It is all shimmers. So it has a really, really deep bronze at the bottom, mid-tone bronze in the middle, and then like a gold, like a goldish champagne at the top. Really, really, really beautiful. I just love specifically this one, but also this one because I like the mattes in it as well. It's really, really great for on the go. I actually used this, this trio plus the KVD eyeshadow stick to create the look that I'm wearing today. The mattes in this are really, really nice. I'll swatch them for you and show you. So that is a Lotta Colada. The thing I really like about this shimmer formula, it's really, really dry, but it's so pigmented. And when you wet it, these become so, so magical. So there are the two palettes that I have from them. And these are just really, really beautiful. I find myself reaching for these a lot more than I ever thought I would. And I've just been really, really impressed with the quality. And they have a ton of shade variations of these. So there's literally one for everybody. There are 11 shade variations of these little trios. It's wild. And they do vary as far as how many mattes or just shimmers they have in them, kind of a thing. But yeah, these are a little pricey because it's just 3 shades and they are $21 for each of these. It's a great time to pick them up so you can get them on sale and get some dollars off of that. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is the most expensive thing I have here, and this is the Bronze Seduction palette from Pat McGrath. Oh my goodness. You guys, I refused for a long time to purchase these palettes because they're so expensive. If you have thought about getting one of these, now is the time to do it. When you have a discount, I definitely would say if you want to get these at all, do it when you have a discount. They are expensive, but in my opinion, I have never been so, I don't know, I just feel so special when I use this on my eyes. So that's just some of the shimmers there. If you want to pick up one of these palettes, now is the time to do it. And I have been pretty happy with this purchase. So, also the packaging is crazy heavy. It has weighed down my palette drawer so much. That is everything for me as far as my recommendations this time round. Those are some things that I've gotten recently, that I've discovered, that just things that I think are worth the purchase during this sale while you have a discount. Makeup is pricey, and that's why it's great when there's discounts. I'm so excited to show you guys what I pick up during the sale in the next few weeks. Let me know what you're planning to pick up during the sale. Let me know if there's anything that you think I should pick up during the sale. And if you have any recommendations for me, I'm open to that. Okay, well, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.